Hey folks, Happy New Year. I know we're about a week in, but I don't make too many videos. I got 3 kids. Anyway, I'm just gonna do a little bit of a walk around, kind of show some things I've done in the last few weeks, and talk about what else needs to get done. I don't know if anybody. I didn't make a video about it, but let's see. These are Z31 front side markers. They didn't really fit too well. I had to do some stuff on the other side to get them to stay, but they're fitting pretty well. This is some random, like, flexible plastic that I cut with a razor blade and put some mounting tape on the back side to cover some holes from the old trim. The rest of the trim was all held on with adhesive, so that came off easy. Let's see. Still don't have the intake in yet. I do have the alternator, or a temporary replacement alternator that'll be going there. I have the clutch master, slave, cylinder, and a one-piece damper delete Z31 clutch hose, like braided steel or whatever clutch line. Let's see, I cleaned out the throttle bodies best I could. I'm gonna redo this wiring, this big blue crap wad, because I don't like how it looks. I cut the big bracket that used to hold the air conditioner on there, so that's gone. Power steering's gone. For now, I'm just, let's see, there's the 2 lines where I cut. For now, I'm just gonna loop a hose on those, and I will remove this rack and replace it with a different steering rack that I'm going to plug up, and mostly plug up, but it's going to be depowered, and I'm going to use a Mitsubishi, like a Lancer or Evo 7, 8 clutch reservoir to it'll act as a breather for the steering rack, since it's still going to be a power rack. It's just not going to have power from a pump, so no pressure. This is my horrible wiring bypass for the headlights that I'm not done with yet, but we're getting there. I'm gonna rewire this plug for the radiator fan, because it's just not pretty. And let's see, right here I got it's an extended coolant temp sensor adapter for an LS V8 and a 3/8 inch MPT National Pipe Thread, I think, MPT coolant or thermostatic fan switch. So when the coolant gets to 200 degrees, it should send a signal to the relay box over there in front of the battery to turn on the electric fan, and then once it gets to 185, it should shut off automatically, hopefully. That is my theory. We will see. I've got to redo the wires to the relay and see if I can get that to work. Radiator cap. If you knew me, you'd know I never do that kind of stuff. I always stick to the plastic, whatever the factory stuff is. I usually just stick to that, because why? I got to do an oil change, because let's see if I can show you how gross this looks. Freaked me out. Yeah, it's not a blown head gasket though. It's just condensation and fuel mixing together, and it looks gross. I don't know if I showed you guys this. This is the This is the fuse box upgrade from the Z Garage that they sell. Changes the fusible lengths to MIDI fuses, which I think came out pretty well. I like how it looks. I like how it works. If I can put it back without breaking it, it'd be even nicer. There we go. Not bad. Okay. These are the mirrors I made. I don't know if I talked about those or not. These are Universal Craft Square by June mirrors, and they are bolted to some mirror delete plates from Skillard aluminum, and I used M4 bolts. I ran one all the way through both the mirror mount and the mirror delete plate as an anchor, and yeah, I mean, I think it's worked out pretty well. This bolt right here is the single bolt that holds on the mirror delete plate, which I did not think would be enough for the entire mirror, so that's why I added the anchor bolt going all the way through. This is my dirty interior. Here's my new clutch parts that are going in. This is my air conditioner. There's my heater right there. There's a oil catch can in there. This is my dashboard that I pulled all the padding off of. It's just metal. It's all metal. It's really light once you get all that stuff off of there, though. My brand new Pioneer DEH11 from September 2000. Stoked. Oh, we'll fix it. I've had a few questions. These are headrests from a 1988 Nissan 200SX V6, the SE model. They don't all have the halo headrests, but yeah, these were supposed to be black, but anyway, they're not. That's okay. It's my intake. It's my Megan short shifter. I didn't even know that was a cue ball shifter when I bought it, but someone said, nice cue ball, and I said, oh. So anyway, used to have T-top covers in here. It is cold today. Look at my breath. Used to have T-top covers, but I sold them. I'll get some more later, but the plan is really actually to just black them out with window tint. I asked, and yes, you can tint the T-tops. I don't know why some people said you couldn't tint them, or it would cause them to get micro fractures or something, but anyway, no, that's not how it works. Back of my car, lots of fun. That bag is a bunch of fabric that my buddy gave me. It kind of matches the headliner and the seats and stuff. I'll figure out something to do with it. I'm gonna get different floor mats. Someday I might get a carpet. I obviously need to go through and remove all this sound deadener still. I need to go pull the dash off again so I can get the blower motor and all this stuff from under the dash removed. That's all gotta go bye-bye. And let's see, muffler tip, exhaust tip, because I just got tired of it pointing up and going at the car, so at least now it's pointing down. Sorry about my finger. I'm using a phone. Let's see. I don't know if I showed off my brakes. These are from a 1987 Turbo 300ZX. They're not great. They are heavy. The clamping force is not as good as a Z32. The rotor's the same size though, and as far as I know, since I've already done the hub swap, I think all I would need is the non-turbo iron calipers, aluminum, sorry, the non-turbo aluminum calipers from the early Z32s, and that would do it. But yeah, took that little plate the MAF mounts on to clean it off, so it's all nice. I need to get some O-ring grommets for it. I'm gonna go through and replace all my injector pigtails because they're gross and old and the insulation's dry rotted. And yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, look, I tried some touch-up paint where it was all, yeah, and you can if I pull it back, you can kind of see where it's not matching at all. Or maybe it does match, it just doesn't match the faded yellowed dirty paint under the hood. Anyway, this is about it. This is where I'm at. I'm gonna get the alternator in as soon as I can. I'm going to get the intake put back. I've got to kind of tough to see. I don't know if I can see. There's a pipe I removed, and yeah, there it is. See this thimble thing on the pipe? Oh, that was just that was more for a joke. But yeah, I gotta take that whatever, that bung, whatever you want to call it, out of there, and yeah, I have to get it out of the freaking exhaust manifold so I can put a EGR delete plug in there, or just have my exhaust guide welded up. But anyway, I think that it should be on the road, hopefully, again by the end of the month. Thanks for staying tuned. I know this one was a little longer than normal. I usually keep them around 5 or 6 minutes. Love you guys. Happy New Year again. And yeah, see you in the next one.